What is up YouTube? Tum Energia here, Energia Martial Arts. With me today, special guest, Sven Groten, also known as the handsome general from Game Theory Germany. We're here at the Leglock Extravaganza camp. Sven is going to show us some cool stuff, grip fighting in the guard. Let's just get to it. Boys.
All right then, it's about a grip fighting sequence from guard. So, it doesn't really matter if my opponent's on his knees or in a combat base. I'm fine with both. It doesn't even really matter if he's stepping this leg up or this one. I'm constantly looking to engage this arm. This is my primary focus because the way my guard is turned, this is just way closer to me. So I'm looking for grips here. I'm looking for 2-on-1s, wrists. I'm looking for arm drags. I'm looking for Russians, for Russian ties. For half Russians, but something I frequently get, because it's not the first initial grip, but it's not super deep. It's just a 2-on-1 wrist and elbow. With that one, my main goal is to attach your elbow to my upper body. So I'm pulling this towards me, and to start and separate that from your body, I'm using a step on your hip to have some form of lever. So this far is pretty common, and it's relatively easy for you to strip that and to defend that. If I keep on pulling into you and keeping distance, this is relatively easy to defend if we're the same weight. But what I'll do instead, once I have a bit of separation, I will use that foot no longer to use it as a countermeasure to pull, but I use it to suck my hips in and bring my knee close to your shoulder. Maybe we should turn it a little bit so you can see it in the camera. So this is my initial grip. I will use that to get a bit of separation, and basically there's one point where from here on out, if it's basically a 90 degrees, it's hard for me to get more separation because here your resistance is pretty strong and it kind of matches. You can't get it back, but I can't get it further out. So this is like the 50-50 point of this grip. Even if you reinforce it, I can keep that pretty good. It's attached, that's fine. Now I'm using this to shoot my hips up towards your elbow and bring my knee on top of your shoulder. As soon as my knee is on top of your shoulder, I don't care about the foot anymore. It's just a wayfinder for me to get my knee on top of your shoulder. See? This alone is keeping me attached. And from there, we'll force either your head or your far shoulder to the mat. So from here, I will just keep pushing my knee to the ground over your shoulder. Here I have a lot of options. I can either use that to set up a better grip on the arm. I'm still here. I can use that to get in deeper on my grips. I like the figure 4 bicep. That's an Aaron Millam special. And I get it here. If I manage to wiggle that over, going elbow, elbow, and connect here, I can actually put some good tension on your arm. This would give me a shoulder lock if you don't roll, and if you roll, you're rolling into either triangle setups here, armbar setups, or if I keep the torquing grip, now I can finish my shoulder lock actually, or just let go for the benefit of the arm. I can use that as well to set up a form of triangle control. So I'm bringing this in, stepping on your hip, rolling it over. I can set up a triangle here. It's not my preferred way to use it because I don't like that side of a triangle. It kind of doesn't fit with my game, but you can of course use it. If not, and you don't even feel comfortable with the arm, this is a lot of back exposure. So rather than transferring to the shoulder, I can transfer to the hip, use my second hand as a post, and kick back to start attacking the back as I feel I'm losing the arm. So let's run through that once more, maybe. I'm looking for grips. This is something I'll just frequently find. As soon as I have it, I lock that grip in, create a post, lean into it, but instead of leaning to extract your arm, I'm leaning to bring in my hip, beat the shoulder, grind you down to the mat. From here, choose what I want to do. You can reinforce the grip here. This is something I like a lot. Just keep the torque. Depending on if I just don't feel comfortable enough with it, with letting go, I'll just grind through and catch your head on a good pillow here to go for arm attacks even more. It's just a good way to either extract an arm when you're resisting, or force top position or force the triangle.
Beautiful. Awesome stuff, Sven. Thank you very much for showing us that. It looks a lot. We did the shoulder crunch video last week, where we do shoulder crunch, step over, and also get the same grips, the triangle and the back take. So I really like going into this stuff. I'm going to check it out for sure. Sven, how can people reach you if you want to find out more?
If you want to find out more, you can either look for me on Instagram. It's Sven_Nogi_JJ, or it's Game Theory Jiu-Jitsu on all the common social media. We have a YouTube channel, so just come check us out there. Or
I'll just put a link in the description to both the Instagram and social media stuff and YouTube. Thank you so much for showing again, and see you in the next video, guys. Oes.